Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the nation, where the power of residents, data, and community partnerships tackle the biggest challenges in our housing communities, including equity in education. Bringing public housing residents and education partners together to create learning-rich environments. Partnering with housing residents to co-create programs that support economic empowerment, educational advancement, health and wellness, and leadership building. Empowering housing students using data to direct efforts and maximize the positive impact for the community.
I live in Marcos Denisa Public Housing, and I'm so thankful that they've provided us with the tablets, especially with the virtual learning. It was very helpful for them to be able to have that accessibility and not have to stop their learning because of a barrier.
I'm Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego. The pandemic challenged all of us, including children who needed to achieve learning goals. I began the pandemic as mayor and mom of a toddler. I'm divorced and we were home a lot together. We had real challenges in making sure he continued to learn, and he did make a naked Zoom appearance in a very important meeting. We hope that parents got through it, and we hope the City of Phoenix was a partner. We worked with our school districts, nonprofits, and more to address safety concerns, digital equity, and more. Cities need to step up and invest in the future of our youngest residents. I had wonderful partners in that, and please welcome one of them, our city manager, Jeff Barton.
Thank you, Mayor Gallego. Phoenix is honored to be here among the other All-America City finalists. Today, we celebrate the spirit of collaboration, civic engagement, and the power of data. As city manager, I take great pride in the work of staff and their dedication and collaboration with community partners to improve the lives of our residents. As you'll see today, Phoenix is committed to collaborating with residents to create innovative programs to make sure that the students in our public housing communities have equitable access to quality educational resources. To put a further point on it, the programs that you'll hear about today are very special to me personally because I grew up as a public housing resident for the majority of my life back in Pennsylvania. And both my wife and I are proud graduates of Head Start programs in Indiana and in Pennsylvania as well. And it just so happens that my wife is also a librarian, to put a finer point on things. So these 3 programs touch me personally. But without further ado, please allow me to turn it over to the Phoenix team, who will share more about our fantastic programs.
During that pandemic, we had to supercharge our efforts like never before to increase school readiness and early literacy among our housing residents. The percentage of Phoenix students passing the 3rd grade reading exam declined to the lowest score in 7 years, especially in our schools adjacent to housing facilities. We have enough 3rd graders not reading at grade level to almost fill our footprint center where our Phoenix Suns play. Read On Phoenix is working with our literacy partners to ensure every student in our public housing communities is reading at grade level. And one of our key partners are here today. Zona Pacheco is up next from our Housing Authority.
Through the Housing Coalition of Service Providers and Early Childhood Advisory Team, we've created services and programs that are driven by resident input, community engagement, and data sharing agreements with school districts to ensure children enter school ready at any grade and are set on a path to achieve their highest level of success. Today, we'd like to highlight many of our successes and efforts to serve our public housing residents at the Aeroterra Community Center. Natalie Olmetsian, a parent within the Aeroterra Community Center, was going to share her experiences, but is unable to be at today's presentation. Her caseworker, Lourdes Diaz, will step in.
Nadia considers Aeroterra Family Resource Center her second home for her family to learn at. She is grateful to have opportunities to participate in parent engagement activities, trainings, and educational programs. She enjoys receiving bags of vegetables when she needs it. She loves learning something new each time she visits, but the programs also refresh the knowledge she already has. Next is a parent, Rosie Gonzalez, who will be providing her experience in Head Start.
Hello, everyone. I am a co-parent to my granddaughter, Olivia, who attended Head Start at the MC Cash site. During a parent-teacher conference, I was asked if I could be on the Parent Policy Committee. I was like, why not? That's when it all began. I am part of the Policy Council with the City of Phoenix, attended the National Head Start Association conference this year in Baltimore, Maryland, and participated in the virtual Early Child Day at Capitol Hill. I have learned about the program and it has connected me more with others. I am bilingual and help translate and advocate for other parents that have trouble communicating their concerns in English or Spanish. Because of my deeper understanding to the program and passion for Head Start, I am looking into furthering my education on the program and become active in the next school year. I developed a bond with the other parents and their children from my granddaughter's classroom. Throughout the summer, we attend events and activities provided from the Resource Center at Aeroterra and the Cesar Chavez Library. Head Start has impacted our lives and has helped our families become engaged in our community. Now let's hear from Public Librarian Wendy Resnick.
Kindergarten Boot Camp is one of the library early learning programs designed to empower parents and provide learning resources for families that are unable to attend quality preschools. Despite the name, it's not 5-year-olds in fatigues. Parents graduate from the program more confident in their ability to support learning at home. We built story walk trails to create an outdoor reading experience promoting bilingual literacy, movement, and adult-child interactions. This fall, we will have 2 additional trails located near Phoenix housing communities. Phoenix Public Library is a member of Housing's Early Childhood Advisory Team, and Jacqueline Diaz from Kith and Kin will now explain how this team leverages community resources.
We are a partner on the Early Childhood Education Advisory Team that works to ensure our young children and families have opportunities and services for family school success. The Kids and Kin program provides parents and caregivers early childhood training and support. I'm thrilled to say that families report an increase in knowledge, such as communication with their children, improved family engagement, creating literacy-enriched environment, and child brain development. Our family even tell us they want more trainings and resources after they graduate from the program. Next is Kat Mace, who works with the after-school program.
Parks and Recreation has built a strong partnership with city housing communities to provide no-cost after-school programming to students. Students have access to homework help, educational enrichment, organized recreational games, and arts and crafts, and have opportunities to play and develop social skills. This was especially critical during the pandemic when students were temporarily separated from their school environment. During the pandemic, our programs pivoted to day-long distance learning camps and digital support. We worked with families and school staff to transition students to an online learning community and helped minimize learning regression and ensured student success in a virtual environment. Now, here to talk more about digital equity is Joseph Fuentes, principal of Edison Elementary School.
Phoenix Elementary School District Number 1 partners with 4 City of Phoenix housing communities to ensure student success. During the pandemic, students in public housing had access to computers and internet that allowed them to learn online. To this day, students still use the technology at home to participate in our reading and math intervention programs. Our partnership with housing provides learning labs for students to access their classrooms and receive technology and academic support. Beyond assisting with these needs of the students, staff supported us with the overall well-being of students by delivering school supplies, food bags, and completing welfare checks. Sylvia Bernal, principal at Garfield School, said, "This combination of efforts attending to the social and emotional wellness of our students, as well as to the academic support and technology access, are the trifecta of support our students and families critically need. It puts our students at a distinct advantage when they are able to access these services." Now, Judy Reno has more on multi-generational approach to learning success.
In addition to equipping our students with the tech they need for school, we focus on the 2-generation approach so that everybody in the family has a pathway to college and career training programs. Arizona at Work and College Depot provide on-site services to housing residents with college access support, vocational training, and employment services, further creating learning-rich environments. Our families at Aeroterra receive services across the continuum. Now, hear from Beatriz, who participated in several of these programs.
Hello, my name is Beatriz Rivera, and I am a proud product of public housing and the Resident Leadership Council. I am a senior at ASU studying interior design, and I recently have accepted an internship opportunity at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. I am so very grateful for these types of programs because I wouldn't be where I am today without them.